have waited like a full 48 hours since this came out to watch it. This is going to be my first time watching it. Because apparently you all just went ahead and went for it. Like, okay, sure, just leave me behind. I thought we were all in this together or something. Guess not, jerks. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Are you ready? You've already seen it. Why am I asking you? I'm ready. That's all that matters.
I never wanted any of this. I never wanted to be in the games. I just wanted to save my sister and keep PETA alive.
It's every game. It's the things we love most that destroy us.
Ugh. That destroy us.
Now. You're alive.
PETA is the capital's weapon. The same way you're ours.
You will rescue PETA at the earliest opportunity, or you will find another Mockingjay.
Them down. Boggs is my jam. I love Boggs. He was one of my favorite characters in the entire series, and he's only in one book. Oh gosh. Okay, first of all, I'm excited. It looks like Lionsgate is taking this in the right direction, okay? For those of you who haven't read the books and have only seen, the movies, things go in a different direction at this point on. The thing is with the Hunger Games series, and I've said this before, is it starts out very small scale, a lot like how the Hunger Games movie was. It's all Katniss's perspective. It's very narrow. It's Katniss running through the woods, Katniss participating in the games, Katniss's thoughts. Even though Katniss is the narrator throughout all 3 books, the story kind of expands beyond herself as the novels go on. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but I feel like they did this really well in Catching Fire. Hunger Games was a small, narrow field of vision. The camera shook, Katniss was running, and you ran with her, and it was all in the arena. Very little of it was happening outside the arena, but then Catching Fire was a lot bigger, and it looks like Mockingjay is going to be even bigger. It's just the whole thing that Suzanne Collins is trying to portray. A spark to a flame. One little thing, just one girl changes everything in just a mass effect. Great game. Really excited because Mockingjay was my favorite book. Yes, I know. Smirk at me. Mockingjay is no one's favorite book. The most common argument I've gotten is that it was boring. No. Oh my gosh, so many things. I saw Finnick. Honestly, this is Finnick's time to shine. This is where he became my favorite character. Yes, I said it. Favorite character in the entire series. Because Finnick, he's just a pretty boy. I mean, you think he is, and then it turns out, oh no. No, he's not, and his story is so heartbreaking that you kind of just wished he was just a pretty boy. Now, a lot is going to happen. I feel that people who have only seen the movies are in for kind of a shock. You think, yeah, these are, young adult novels. I mean, how sad and heartbreaking can they be, This is where things get really dark. And that is the big question. According to this trailer, I think they're going to pull it off perfectly. But, trailers can be deceiving. That is going to be the hardest thing that they would have to do. This is no longer about Katniss and the games. This is about a whole lot more. I mean, we've got death, PTSD, torture. We're dealing with a lot of really dark elements. Can they capture them? That is the question. We will see. But like I said, it looks to me like they've got this down pretty much to a T. They definitely have been doing really well at showing how grand scale everything becomes, how Katniss's, you know, rebellion has become a massive domino effect. I'm really excited to see Josh Hutcherson's acting as Peeta because, as you guys know, Peeta's character takes a really crazy turn. Emphasis on the crazy in this book. So this really gives Josh Hutcherson a time to shine, as well as Katniss, because this is when I feel, personally, as my take as a reader, when her PTSD really, really becomes prominent. I'm excited about Julianne Moore as Coin. Oh gosh, there's so much I'm excited for. Like I said, this is my favorite book. There's so much. I love everything about it. It's so interesting. Like, yeah, is it sad? Is it devastating? Oh yeah, both those things, definitely. You thought you had enough of sad and devastating. You thought Rue dying in a meadow with flowers around her was the worst you were gonna get. No. Sorry, man. This makes Rue's adorable flower funeral look like My Little Pony Friendship is Magic or something. I don't know. This is some dark, sad stuff. I also really like the action of the book, and it seems like they've got that. It showed Beetee and Katniss in some kind of lab techie looking room. I hope that's her specialized bow and arrow. I know that's not like a big deal and they don't really need to have it, but I really liked that Katniss had her specialized bow and arrow, and it was like, I don't remember what she said to make it wake up, but when she wanted it to close up, she would say goodnight to it and it would, you know, fold up. I really liked that. I don't know why. There's also one particularly heartbreaking part where I'm just gonna say it, so spoiler alert, you might want to skip through the next, I don't know, 15 seconds. I really hope they have the part where they're filming all the interviews individually and they have Nick talking about how he was basically a prostitute, and it's really sad, but it's also really, really good. And it just kind of shows everybody's stories. Is that 15 seconds? Might have been less, might have been more. I don't know. Time flies when I'm in the camera world. There are other things that I really hope they get right that a trailer can't really assure me of. Mostly just the statements the book made about good and bad, you know, and that good does not always cleanly and perfectly triumph over evil, because that's not real life. There's a lot of meshing between the black and white. This movie, the book, also says a lot about Gale's character. Like, I was genuinely surprised that people were still like, I ship Katniss and Gale after Mockingjay. How can you possibly still want them together? They're like two lit sticks of dynamite in the same room. Like, it's just chaos. Ugh, no. Gale, I want to give my sympathy to Gale, and I do. I actually like him a lot more having reread the series than I did like a couple years ago. I hated Gale 2 years ago. I like him now. I like him as a character. But Mockingjay kind of confirmed my feelings about him, my theories, how I felt he would react in a war zone. I like Gale as a character. I don't like Gale. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Guys, this is the last Hunger Games movie. Oh wait, there's a part 2. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy! Guys, this is not the last Hunger Games movie. Oh, part 2's gonna be crazy. Oh my gosh, this was just the trailer for part 1? Oh my gosh! Friggin' love this book. I'm so excited. Where do you guys think that this is gonna split? I think it's going to be when Peeta goes all crazy and tries to attack Katniss. That's what I think. What do you guys think? I want to know. And what are you excited to see? Aren't you excited? For those of you who read Mockingjay and loved it, tell me why you loved it. I don't want to feel alone anymore. I don't want to do that. Every time I say I love Mockingjay, everyone's like, the third book? The boring one? I'm like, no, that's Catching Fire. Well, anyway. Or even those of you who didn't love it, I don't care. I don't care. What are you excited about? Jordan? Why is the printer haunted? You could have warned me that. Anyway, oh, I'm so excited. There's so many just great things that are about to happen, and I love this trailer, and I'm gonna watch it again. Shoot, I'm gonna watch it. over and over and over again. You can't stop me. No, you ain't my mom. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Get out my face.